Absorption test. Stand with me. Just you wait. Stay clear. Animal Tech 6308. Our bond is strong.
காரக்கு உணவத்தை கல் போட்டு வச்சு போயிருக்காங்க கல் மேலேயே கல்
still a long road ahead. Stay clear.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
Animal Tech 63 away. Absorption test.
Got you in my sight. இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு பர்சன்டேஜ்
Sooner we're done, the better.
இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் யூஸ் பண்ண வேண்டியதா மூளை யூஸ் பண்ணி பார்க்கறது.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it? Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
My demon expel.
நம்பர்கள் வரை
A touch of frost.
You can't run! Huh? Judgment!
Forth, my blade.
Yeah! I have high hopes for
Dame
this
festa.
journey. Where are we gonna explore to?
sire.
Listen. That, my friend, is the world's original symphony. No instrument could ever replicate the sheer power.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
ஏய், மரத்துக்கு மேல ஒரு செஸ்ட் இருக்கு பாரு. பாக்குறேன். பார்த்துருச்சு. அடி ஏறடி பிடிச்சி நீல விழுந்துட்டான். அப்பாடா.
Brilliant!
அந்த கருமாந்திர முடிச்ச சீனு சரி இங்கதானே. கருமாந்திரம் கீழே வந்திருக்கு வேற. எங்க வரைக்கும் வந்திருக்கு மேல வாசம். போய் தொலைச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். அங்கே இருக்கியா? பொட்டிக்குள்ள இறங்கி கிட்டு 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 கிட்டு. அடுத்து இந்த மூணாவதுக்கு எங்க இருக்கு? மூணாவதுக்கு இந்த மதுவை அதே போன்.
Well, any good stuff in there?
உனக்கு எங்க இருக்குன்னு தெரியாது. எல்லாம் வந்துட்டேன் நான். எம்எல்பிவி இல்லையா? வாங்க இந்த எனக்கு அப்படியே கூட எம்எல்பிவி ஆடலாம். டிஸ்கார்டு வரீங்களா? நான் அப்படியே உட்காந்து எம்எல்பிவி ஆயிடுச்சு. எவ்வளவு நேரம் நீங்க தான் போட்டு இருந்தீங்க உட்காந்து சைலண்டா இல்லை எப்போதான் வந்தீங்க?
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
டிஸ்கார்டு வரீங்களா? அன்னைக்கு எப்படிதான் சொன்னீங்க அப்படியே ஏறுடி. Yes, yes, precious, precious.
When dreams converge. How brilliant! Let the world
The night cometh.
go, Lumi!
Promise to be great.
This is a pretty good haul. Lucky you.
தெரியல. ஓ சீலி எதை ஒட்டிட்டு இருக்கிறியா? ஒட்டி போய் சொல்ல வேலை.
Shiny. Lumi, no! You can't eat that!
டியோனாசான் இருக்காரா இல்லையான்னு பார்க்கலாமா? இல்ல கண்டிப்பா சொல்றேன், இருக்கவே மாட்டார். எப்படி நான் சொன்னேன்ல, இதுதான் இந்தியானாசான். கொட்டி இருக்கா அண்ணன் எடுத்துக்க போறேன்.
What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy. Huh? What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy. This is a pretty good haul. Lucky you. Well, any good stuff in there?
வருது. போகுது.
This is a pretty good haul. Lucky you. Huh? A gift from the land of the young. Okay, sell 'em, Lumi.
Observe. Be silent.
இதுதான் நல்ல வேலை வந்தேன்.
So shiny. Lumi, no! You can't eat that!
கொட்டி போயிருச்சு. ஆமா பட்டி போயிடுச்சு.
There's still a long road ahead. I'll keep this close.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Comes the hunted.
Not to be sniffed at.
Where are we gonna explore today?
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few. Is not worth
அந்த குச்சி ஃபவுண்டைன்ல
I've already organized all the materials related to the products and the business premises. I recommend...
Oh dear,
Please don't panic.
Miss Kuki Shinobu.
You're too... As for the next...
Of course.
All right, feel free to contact... Traveler. What a coincidence running into you here. How have you been lately? Yes, a business owner... Which brings me here on this business. Speaking of which, this business owner is... That's right. We came here... Let me check the time. Yes, underwater. Meaning the fortress of...
Whoa! Woo-hoo! Man, the water feels great. Pretty quick for such a teensy little ship, huh? But did you really think Arataki, the man-eater? Akira, Mamoru, get in the water quick! Last one to catch that boat's a rotten egg. Not gonna be me, though. Hey! Boss, wait! I still haven't learned...
Please refrain from swimming in the Aqua Rail waterway, passengers. It is very dangerous. I repeat, foreign tourists must also comply with local laws. Passengers are not to swim in the Aqua Rail waterway. This is a violation of the Aqua Rail Traffic Safety Act. Does anyone happen to know that very tall gentleman over there? Could you please help convince him to board the boat? Otherwise...
I apologize, Miss Melazine, for causing you trouble. I'll fish them out right away.
Mont, good thing you're here. Understood. Hey you, big guy. Your behavior constitutes a serious threat to public transportation safety. I'm going to need you to come with me.
Huh? What, you got any proof? Who's been threatened? Everyone looks perfectly fine to me. You know, I've got a top-notch lawyer on my side. Don't say I didn't warn you. Besides, even that Tengu warrior everyone's so scared of back home in Inazuma can't do nothing to me. How's a shorty like you supposed to bring me in?
Shorty? That's really mean. Monsieur Novilet said I'm perfectly capable of doing any job I set my mind to. I'm going to arrest you right now.
Can it, boss? Officer Melazine, I will cooperate and provide eyewitness testimony.
Hey, Shinobu, aren't we supposed to be on the same team? How could you...
This isn't a big deal right now, but if you don't cooperate, this'll only escalate further. Wouldn't want to make a fool of yourself while we're overseas now, would you?
First, you switch sides, then you go and hit him a home run right out of the gate.
Well done, Officer Melazine. You can take them now. They won't give you any trouble.
Boss! Wherever you go, we'll follow.
That about sums it up. It's not that serious. This is nothing. I hear the fortress... Oh, are you free later? I'm planning to go pick out some gifts for Yanfei and Miss Kujo. I'd appreciate it if you could provide a second opinion. Thank you for your help. Just a moment. Ushi! Come on, we should get going. Ushi has always had his own principles. He never gets involved in anything. He also helps handle... I once advised him that... But Ushi seems to have his own plans.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Looks like another uneventful day in Hanamizaka. Well, since I'm already out and about, I might as well grab a quick bite before reporting back to Madame Kujo. But on the contrary, I've just finished my work as a doshin. My work as a detective has not yet begun. That accusation was almost too flimsy to bother refuting. Recently, they used to be. They're using their. So, I plan to break this.
Appreciated. But this case isn't nearly serious enough to warrant you getting involved. Sango and the others have been conducting a covert investigation for some time now. They've already got most of the evidence. Now, it's my turn. Now that's a welcome sentiment. If everything does go well, I'll treat you to something tasty. Promise.
Now activating chat mode. You made me jump there. I thought they'd finally caught me.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
Well, my heart rate did. Objectively speaking, the trouble was entirely of my own making. Half an hour ago, I was at Hotel de Boer for a drinks reception. Probably because I'm playing the lead role in the show? Is that so surprising? I'm always getting invitations to do solo performances. I just usually get Linny to write back and turn them down. But then came the Fontanalia Film Festival. We took all the kids from the House of the Hearth out to see a film, and after it finished, they all started clamoring for me to try out acting for some reason. Even Linny was chanting along with them. Anyway, it just so happened that a director called Mariu had sent me an invitation right around then. I'll spare you the details, but yep, you nailed it. I'm playing the role of a puppet. In fact, the show's called The Lost Puppet, and it's a masked mime show. So I don't have to do any facial expressions or say any lines. Literally just a series of physical movements. The director says it's a very avant-garde art form. Art is not comprehended by the mind at the drinks recipient being the center, but the other thing is... Oh, sorry. No, we just met. Well, it'd be... Yeah, that's right. Nope. Her stomach's been... Well, it's fine. Poof! A phantom. It looks pretty. The way it works is... Well, for example, if the number on the card is 5 or higher, I help Bonnie find her owner. If it's less than 5, I go back to the reception. I just have to believe in the bond between me and my cards, and my... Huh, I didn't like that. Was... Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. I'll have to let Fremine know. Let's see, which card did I get? 4. round, though, so I don't think it counts as fate. If you want to get the right answer, you have to let fate decide. Also something Linny said. So, to put it another way, if picking a card up off the ground is how to not leave it to fate, then that means it must be the wrong answer. Thank you. This one is final, I promise. Here, take the fatometer. If it's 5 or above, also... Alright. So, we're looking for Bonnie's owner? There's 20 cards in total, numbered 1 to 20. So there's only a 1 in 5 chance of drawing less than a 5. I should also mention, this time the cutoff was 5, but I just said that to wherever. To put it in perspective, I said I'd only do the show if I drew a 1. Fate can be pretty sneaky sometimes. I think I'll go to the Steambird and see about putting an ad in the paper.
Every stupendous day starts with a Steambird. Oh, hi, Lynette.
Yep.
Why,
Well, we've registered. Also, I just wanted to say thanks for keeping us company for so long. Well, I should probably head back to the drinks reception. Hopefully most of the people have left. If you've got some time, you should stop by my place tomorrow to see Bonnie. There's a nice cup of tea in it for you. Alright, see you then.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
I believe this cat belongs to me.
I already told you, this isn't your cat.
Just take a breather, you two. Oh, you're here. As you can probably see, you'll have to take a rain check on that tea I promised you. At least for now.
This is my friend's cat. He's preoccupied with some important business, so I came to retrieve her in his stead.
No, it's...
That's... Well, this complicates things.
I told you before.
Listen, I'm the direct... She just... If she turns out to be one of our... we're...
The humane?
Yes. If it turns out...
It belongs to my friend.
Go on, Bob.
Oh, nope. Well, I suppose...
Wait a second.
Lied?
A liar always...
What are you talking?
Normally, if you're a bad guy. Intuition.
You're right. A couple of days ago, I just so happened to stumble upon your... The impact of this case has been huge. A new kind of illegal drug. Imitation synth. We confiscated all the synth on the market, but addiction and criminals... After the original synth debacle, we put several measures into place to prevent similar... We only recently got word of the presence of imitation synth overseas. We managed to... The Marechaussee Phantom launched... He's a researcher at the... The Marechaussee Phantom... At first, it was only later that, obviously, this discovery...
That's not possible.
Exactly. The family is engaged at... Pierre is one of those very survivors. He's been hiding away in the Fontaine Research Institute all these... Well, there could be a chance that Pierre, or one of his accomplices, might attempt to get close to Bonnie. Now that you've been briefed on the situation, I was hoping you'd help us keep a look. If I take... I have to admit, I'm not holding out too much hope that Pierre will come back for her. Well...
It's just... It was at it, but before anything would... Yep. After all these years. Don't worry. He's been actively thinking about it now. It's very... Even after all the... You'll have to help me teach him a lesson of... Yep. I want a little bit of both, perhaps. Okay.
Lumi is just too cute!
Lynette, you're, not at
You can drop. Care to introduce?
This is Officer Shovras, captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. You may have met her already.
Nice to see you. I should clarify something. Mr. Linney's here at my invitation, not the other way around. To borrow your expression, Miss Lynette, I suppose that would make him my assistant more than anything. We've brought on Mr. Linney as a consultant in the past. He was instrumental in helping us crack a case involving a perpetrator who used magic tricks to commit crimes. I was hoping he'd be able to provide some valuable insight this time around as well.
So you've heard everything then?
That's exactly why we're here. There's always been questions surrounding the fall of the Lefebvre family. Some people even believe the House of the Hearth was involved. Whoever was behind it all was extremely cautious. They didn't leave a shred of evidence. This very fact, however, leads me to believe it was indeed the work of that harbinger. I took a look at the entrance and exit records of all the carriages that night. Let's just say it wasn't hard to deduce that there's ill will between you two. Don't worry, I don't have any evidence to that effect, and I certainly don't plan on going to bat for such a despicable family. Plus, you were victims back then more than anything. I sought Mr. Linney's help with the smuggling case. Nothing more. The way I look at it, it's a not at all. I was planning to invite you from the very beginning, Miss Lynette. It's just that my assistant here raised... Linny. That little girl who did nothing but...
I'm sorry,
Oh, and the next...
Who's this?
Well, if there...
It appears the Lefebvre family... The family would use different emblems to mark differences in status, blood relation, and the like. In fact, the insignia that was discovered on the pendant was used to represent an illegitimate child.
It's highly likely.
We discovered something interesting.
Apparently, he claimed it would, but it seems the Institute ran into some trouble along the way. Could have been a lack of personnel or a timing. As for his family background, other than the pendant based on the samples, those traces might... We didn't find any records indicating possible involvement in overseas transactions.
Well, his name... If his recluse...
After he disappeared. Poisson. You know Hotel de Bourg? A cat? Bonnie is Pierre's... Oh, that's right!
From what we've learned...
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
Meow. Well...
Well, if it works...
Cats and humans, of course.
The important thing...
Seems like Bonnie is trying to take us. Gardamex ahead.
Look out!
Time to shine!
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Wow, Lynette, you found this place so easily. Aha! Looks like he's got more. These cleaning agents. The special patrol did. It must have taken it. But what are these up?
The material these... It's the very... Even the strings... I came across some bags made of this very similar. But what could these...
When the Mars shows a phantom... You're... Only the low... Based on the various ingredients, it looks like he used a special cleaning agent to get rid of...
So then he transferred the imitation synth into small...
No. I don't believe our suspect is the kind of... The cleaning agent and the sealed... The barrels we found...
Yes. With flotation rings around the body of the barrels, they'd stay upright in the wall.
You think he used floating bar...
But then, wouldn't the barrels be...
Traveler. This isn't the place. The wreckage of a small boat? This isn't the place. Time to go up and report. As expected, we found... With this anchoring we also came across... Let's talk this through. Based on the evidence we've collected, it seems like Pierre would row a small boat out to the agreed-upon transfer point, drop off the barrels, leave, and then...
It could be that he was trying to avoid meeting up with his...
It seems like
Well, if that's the case, they must not have a very close...
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. Assumptions can be detrimental to solve the most important... Let's say for now that he was only...
Since we've determined...
We can certainly check the various... Absolutely. Unfortunately, we weren't... You're right. They must have found a way to Exactly.
I'll run home and...
I should also head... All right.
Oh, Lynette, traveler. And Bonnie, too. What brings you all here?
Did something happen?
Oh. I see. Thank you for... I'm in charge of guarding the port.
Looks like I've got another hard... No, not but...
By suspicious cargo, do you mean imitation synth?
Yep. However, prohibited substances are just one example. We confiscate all sorts of contraband during the course of our inspections. Or at least, we're supposed to.
So what happens to the goods you confiscate?
Oh, we keep them in a storage locker. If they turn out to be something particularly dubious, we'll turn them over to the Maison Orderly. If the goods are only slightly suspicious but could otherwise be harmless, like raw materials that could potentially be used to create contraband, we return them to the ship they were confiscated from, instead of letting them pass through the port.
Sorry for the wait. These are the travel logs for all the recent activity at the port.
Oh, you brought Gerard with you.
Actually, he followed me here himself. It's like he smells something on me. Huh?
We were so careful not to touch it, but we still ended up with traces on us. If it leaves a residue so easily, I just don't understand how the culprit was able to disguise the goods at all.
Why don't you have a look at the travel logs first? All ships coming in and out of the port are recorded here, except for the ones the port authorities ride to and from work.
The Humane Society. Their name is all over the exit logs. The purpose for leaving is always listed as overseas adoption.
Ah, the director of the organization explained that, actually. He said a lot of the cat and dog breeds unique to Fontaine are also very popular overseas. So, his organization offers an overseas adoption program.
Bernard, the director of the Humane Society, was the man who came looking for Bonnie earlier.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
Have you figured it out too, Traveler? The way the criminal disguised the goods? When Bernard asked to take a closer look at
Wait, what?
the sealed bags we found at the secret base, they were specially made to be corrosion resistant.
What can I do? I'm trying to put in this water, basically.
There were gaps around the lids those drug shovers found at the secret pier.
The sealed bags
During our inspection.
Exactly. Just imagine if Pierre had a.
So,
If you've got something.
In order to make sure the animals could swallow the sealed bags, they made them extremely thin. Had they not done that, the animals would have likely bitten or that step would have required a lot of energy, as well as a certain amount of technical expertise. So, it was better left to the more experienced Pierre. We've already proven how easy it is to pick up trace amounts of imitation synth, so I'm sure Bernard was taking all the precautions he could to avoid the same fate.
okay. Then, let's head to the Humane Society right away and bring that guy to justice. I'll bring a Gardamek to speed up the process.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
There'll be an extra fee for that. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
There'll be an extra fee for that. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
I'll think about it.
അപ്പന്ത പൊട്ടനായ അഡ്രസ് പത്തില് അയ്യോ അടുത്ത മാച്ച് அந்த പൊട്ടനായ അഡ്രസ് വന്നാ സെത്ത അമ്മയി
The headquarters of the Humane Society should be somewhere around here. Bernard could show up any moment now.
You're the people from earlier. Wait, you're from the guards?
After him! We can't let him get away!
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest. Give it up, Bernard.
Mercy.
The Humane Society.
Look.
No one asked.
Well, it said that, but then.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
You knew it from the very...
I'd suggest...
Yes, I would order. And a few days after, that guy, Pierre, look,
And when did he say...
just last...
It's been a few days since Pierre's...
Sure sounds like...
No!
Well...
I know.
Bonnie helped.
Now behave.
Ow! That hurt. Ow!
Is everything... I still feel also... No good. I've still got nothing, and I'm nearly out of energy. Alright. Let's go to the... before...
Hi. If you're my kid, just fall.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
These are the kind of headlines they're going for these days.
Investing too much emotion puts you at risk of doing something irrational.
Huh. I didn't like that. Was I using it wrong? Maybe if I just... Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. I'll have to let Fremine know. Let's see... 4. Well, if you want to get the... So, to put it another way... Thank you. Here, take... Also... Huh? What is that really... Besides... Back to the drinks reception. Nope. Besides, the drinks reception. It might get one other thing.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
Ione and I have been looking everywhere for you. Wait, where did you get the cat?
I found her outside. Do either of you happen to recognize her? I don't think so. Could belong to one of the guests, I suppose. Fair enough. It was a long shot.
அந்த பொட்டடி எங்க இருக்காங்க கேம்பர் பொட்டடிங்க பேசி நாய்
Don't worry. We'll ask around for you. Leone's probably just being forgetful.
Maybe you could leave her with us. We'll take her to the reception desk and see if they know anything. And if not, we'll just keep looking.
Sure. I would help, but I'm a little preoccupied. Sorry to dump this on you.
It's no trouble at all. We're happy to help however we can.
Also, if it's no trouble, I mean, could we maybe get an autograph? And maybe a photo too?
Leone, you can't spring that on her now. Not while she's working. At least wait until the event's finished. One last thing, Lynette. Director Mary is looking for you. We'll take the cat to the front desk now. See you later.
I'm not usually required at these kinds of events, so I don't even have an event mode. Alright, guess I'd better go see the director.
Spectacular choreography, a masterpiece of mise-en-scène, and the performance, oh my, groundbreaking, dripping with, je ne sais quoi. My congratulations on another magnificent show, sir.
Yes, I for one was particularly captivated by the clearly allegorical narrative undertones. The Lost Puppet shines a spotlight on the impact of technological advances in our modern society, particularly as they relate to changing modes of emotional expression and the challenge of mutual intelligibility. Such a pioneering work, so far ahead of its time, a tour de force of avant-garde theater.
I can already see the headlines of tomorrow's newspapers. They will certainly be singing your praise, Director Mariyu.
But it was a group effort, of course. To convey emotions in a silent show with no facial expressions, the entire cast had to go above and beyond. Everyone truly outdid themselves.
Speaking of the cast, Jillian, another strong performance from you in Director Mariyu's latest show, as of course we've all come to expect from your numerous successful collaborations to date.
That's quite an overstatement. I've only ever played supporting roles.
On that point, you stated a few months ago in an interview that you were looking to secure a leading role in your next show. What led you to the decision to stay in a supporting role this time around?
We had a discussion about this, and while Lynette hadn't previously performed in an acting role, we were blown away by her talent, and she was a perfect fit for this character. Quite simply, this was the role she was born to play.
Exactly. I was honored to share the stage with her. Lynette worked extremely hard in all of the rehearsals, and she's an incredibly talented actress.
Oh, Lynette's back!
Hey, Lynette, where have you been?
Were you in standby mode? Some reports say you switched that state to recharge after a show.
Ah, method acting, of course. Such a compelling portrayal of a mechanical puppet could only be achieved by an actor who lives and breathes their role even while off stage.
Those seemingly stilted movements were in fact an inspired portrayal of the The ostensibly bad acting, in reality, was the product of supreme acting skill.
Oh,
This show looks on.
No.
I believe Lynette is trying to say that the act of performance itself is the actor's true means of connecting with their fans.
Oh, I see. Lynette, any comments?
Right, exactly.
But don't you want the fans to know how you're feeling right now? After the hugely successful opening of your first ever show?
That's true.
I'm sure the fans would love to learn a bit more about you, too.
How interesting.
Weird. Okay, fucking. കടുപ്പം വരുന്നത് നല്ല
Oh, really? I'm so sorry. How rude of me.
Huh? Wait, you're the traveler who's been in the news. Did you come to see the show?
Wow, are you a fan of Lynette too? Do you have any comments on her first performance?
Yeah, it's just... It's a power-saving mode for participating in conversation at tea parties. Normally, I can get through an entire conversation just with... Oh, that's true. And how interesting. But at a tea party, I'm not normally subjected to a constant stream of questions. The energy consumption of that interview just now was 3 times as much as the average tea party. I think I'd rather pray that I never have to do it again.
Lynette, Director Mariu would like you to join the group photo to... It's just the... 3, 2, 1, smile. My thanks to each and every one of you here for your help in making The Lost Puppet a success. The group photo is already being printed as I speak. You can collect your copy from the first floor after the drinks reception concludes. May it serve as a reminder of this fabulous performance every time you see it.
Mariu! Get over here. Let's have another drink. There's a few things I need you to glance over for me.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
போட்ட சாப்பிட போட்டேன் 7 போட்டேன்.
I thought the group photo was the final hurdle. Well, at least there's no more people hounding me with questions. I just need to find somewhere to switch to standby mode, and the time will fly by. I hope. Hotel de Bour's Île Flottante is as wonderfully sweet as ever. Traveler? Lynette? Oh, wait, hold on. What do you mean managed to get an invite? I'm an expert in the arts. Of course I was invited. Naturally, people wanted to hear my comments on the emerging art form that is the masked mime show. Remarkable, and a very worthwhile artistic endeavor. Exploring a character with no lines or facial expressions who can only communicate how they feel through their movement. Your performance was beyond anything I could have imagined, Lynette. Clearly, this was a very suitable role for you indeed. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Please go on. Oh, basically, so, in fairness, it's normal to bring along some vocal supporters for publicity when a new show opens, but still, this was something else.
Then again, I'm no specialist in avant-garde theater. Maybe I'm just not well acquainted with their review criteria. Or maybe it's because I came to the show with some preconceived expectations. I did happen to see the original draft of Mariu's script a while back.
What original draft?
Oh, I didn't show it to you? It must have been a few months ago. He came to me to get some advice from an experienced performer's perspective, and then asked if I could write a few reviews of his new play. I had a lot on my plate at the time, so I had to turn him down. I only skimmed a few sections, but they seemed quite different from the final version. I can't say I remember the plot, but I don't know. The protagonist just seemed more complex, I guess, especially in the last two scenes.
Emotional depth.
Oh, especially with a novel.
No thanks.
Hey!
That was very educational. I expect... The photo must... If it wasn't for you... It's fine. While I was on... I got a Normally, I'm used... Or someone just... Okay. You have this... I don't think we're gonna find any more clues here. Yes, let's. Whatever destroyed means, it could have something to do with the original script that Farina mentioned. Also, I'm gonna have to ask you to stick around.
Again. See? Can you imagine a true...
Do you have a moment, Director Mer?
I'm guessing you're here to I'll leave you. I certainly...
Mr. Maloney.
So...
We heard that the...
Oh, it's not a mechanical pup. There's no doubt You shouldn't give your attention. The current script is the water letter.
Well...
No. Who on earth? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
What? Huh? You can't...
A competitor?
Definitely. Though, stay strong, Lynette.
So, a competitor? I kinda doubt it. But besides, I'm actually more concerned about Mary. Especially, sounds like there was an original. Yep.
Lynette? What are you doing? You're not welcome here.
I've been to the Fleuve Sandra plenty of times before. This is the first I'm hearing about me not being welcome.
Things are different around here. You might be used to a crowd.
Bootlicking morons. I don't know.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
No, but if you don't leave,
Jillian.
I'm so sorry. Gina's always been a strong-willed child. That's why I never let her visit me at work.
It's okay. I have younger siblings too, so I get it. She's in her rebellious phase, huh? If you let angsty kids get you riled up, they'll drain all your energy. So don't worry, I won't let it get to me.
Well, this situation's a little different in this case, but still, thank you. So, what brings you to the Fleuve Sandra?
We heard about it from Maloney. He said you were originally supposed to play the lead.
Maloney, huh? Of course he couldn't keep his mouth shut. I'm sorry. I never mentioned it because Director Mariyu was very clear that I mustn't let any of it affect you. What's this? I don't know, who would do something like this?
Don't be scared, Jillian. Just tell us what you know.
Okay, I'll try. It's true. I was originally cast as the lead in The Lost Puppet. I've worked with director Mariyu many times before, but only in minor roles. The audiences and critics never had much to say about me. Nothing terrible, but nothing amazing either. A few months ago, Mariyu started working on a new show, so I plucked up the courage to ask him if I could take the leading role. He was hesitant, but he agreed to let me try for the part. We did a few rehearsals, everything seemed to be going okay, but then...
There's been a change of plan, Jillian. The leading role will now be played by Lynette.
Lynette? But she always turns these things down, doesn't she?
And that's why we cannot afford to waste this opportunity. Jillian, I understand how you must be feeling. But Maloney and myself have to do what's best for the production as a whole. Next time, the lead will be yours. I promise.
I was incredibly disappointed at first, but I also know full well that I don't have Lynette's star power. Without Lynette, how could we ever convince people to pay money to go and see a masked mime show? And if the show was a flop with me in the leading role, how would I answer to the director and the rest of the cast? Then, I got to meet you on stage and found that you're really down to earth, in a way that not many celebrities are. You were kind to everyone, and your performance wasn't bad. Whatever disappointment I had left at that point, I certainly wasn't about to take it out on you.
By wasn't bad, you mean it wasn't great either. So, I'm guessing Mariu changed the script to simplify the protagonist, make her a dumbed-down version of the mechanical puppet that I could actually play.
He did make some changes to the script, yes. Jaik, one of the other actors. He likes to collect Dr. Mariu's old drafts because he hopes to be a director himself one day. He also lives nearby. I can arrange for you to meet him at the tavern.
Makes sense. I always see him talking to Mariu. Alright, see you at the tavern then.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
எப்படிப்பட்ட பொட்டட்டி வந்திருக்கானுங்க. நான் கேம் பொட்டல் வச்சுட்டு அந்த பொட்டைங்க ஒரு லாட கூட எடுக்க மாட்டேன்.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
പൊട്ടയെ സെത്ത് തുടങ്ങണം அந்த പൊട്ടനായി ആയിരം അടുത്ത മാച്ച് വരട്ടെ அந்த പൊട്ടയ சாவடிக்கிற ஒரு மேட்ச் கூட வருது பொட்டனாയി இல்ல டீம் எடுத்து ஆயிரம்
Too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
அந்த பொட்டையன் ஊஸ் பொட்டை அப்படிதான் சொல்லிட்டு பொட்டையன் பொட்டை கேரக்டர் பொட்டனை வச்சுட்டு இப்படி ஆட்டு நம்ம பொட்டையன் பொட்டனாயிருக்கான தாயோடிக்கன் ஆடுறதுக்கு கட்டுப்பு இந்த கேவடியா நாய் ஒரு பொட்டையை பேன் பண்ண சொன்னா பேன் பண்ணி போயிடானுங்க நாய் ஊதிக்க தேவடியா தாய் ஊழு மாதிரி பேன் பண்றான் பொட்டை நாய் வீசித்தர பொட்டையை பேன் பண்றான் சொல்லு தேவடியா பண்டாரொழி நாய்க்கு அந்த பொட்டையும் தான் கேம்ப் பண்றதை மூடிட்டு பச்சை மூட்டு முதலே வாங்கி தொலைறாங்க ஆச்சுனா எப்படியா நாய் ஒரு டிஃபென்ஸ் வாங்கினா சாவனுங்கிறாங்க தொண்டு கண்டாரோட தாய் பொட்டை நாய் பொட்டை கூசம் அந்த செத்த அந்த பொட்டை கூச தாயோடு வரதா இது ட்ரோல் பண்ண போறான் தேவடியா குதிக்கும் ஃபூலுக்கு தாயோடிக்கு
For the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
keep you waiting.
Jillian brought me up to speed on the situation. I'm here. That's always the way with pen and paper. There should be a clean.
No problem.
അവിടെ താഴെ
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
The protagonist returns to the ruins where she began and performs a dance in honor of her deceased companions. She yep. Jillian.
What? Are you?
But not so.
That's different.
But if you play the lead, the fame will be yours, and I get to be free. Sounds like a win-win, don't you think?
It'll never work. The set for changing actors. Plus, if Lynette quit the show and I took her place.
너무 다이어리에 있는 야 뭔가요? 레지프가 되어버리잖아 이게. 되어버려. 아니. 뭐래 다이어리 옆에 싸우라는 거야 이미 다이어리. നോമ്പ് പുതിയ ചോടുണ്ടാവണത് എനിക്ക് നോമ്പ് തയ്യാറാണ് എവിടെയാ തായോടിക്കുന്നു
Consent, huh? Then, how about we don't ask him?
പൊട്ടന്റെ സണ്ണ് പൊട്ടൻ സാറുണ്ട് ചായോളി
And that way, he'll be forced to make a choice.
You know, it's a little crazy, but it might actually work.
No way. It's not worth taking such a huge risk just for a chance to be in the spotlight.
Jillian, you said before, whatever disappointment I had left, I wasn't about to take out on you. In other words, that disappointment is still there, but you've kept it bottled up inside. Be honest. You still hope to play the... You think they...
Jillian, and I think you know that unless we decide to make a stand here, the path we're on is only going to take us further and further from our dreams, all of us. So take it from me. You would not be putting us out. Not one bit.
Guys... Okay. Let's do it. I will play my part.
Yes! I knew you'd come around. All right. I'll let the rest of the troop know, and we'll start preparing immediately.
Wonderful. This solves everything.
Wait, but what about the threat letter?
Any
idea who sent it?
As long as we stick to the plan, I'll give up the lead role, so it won't matter anymore, right?
But surely you want to know who it's from. If they're out there and no one's keeping an eye on them, what if they come looking for you?
I doubt they will. It's supposed to be a threat, but they didn't even say what would happen if I don't meet their demands. Plus, the handwriting is kinda childish. Doesn't look like a professional intimidator to me. Who knows? Maybe it was just a fan of yours having a moment.
A fan?
Maybe there's someone out there who really appreciates your talent, even in the supporting roles. It's getting late. We should be leaving. Come on. Sorry for manhandling you. You looked like you were seconds away from figuring out who's... Nothing gets past you.
Just because Lady Farina... I'm so sorry.
I guess she idolized to make matters worse. All the critics were hailing this amateur as a perfect fit for the role. And even Fontaine's former biggest star was praising her abilities.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Like I said, if it was my younger brother, I was in Jillian, so I can understand you. No, whoever was getting, we'll find out on that note.
Adventuring underground is way more fun than I thought.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
I think the next one's a triumph.
That's all well and good, but I just want our child to grow up safe. Bless our child with health and wisdom.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
Oh, you're here. Lynette and Jillian are busy getting ready, so please come with me.
That puppet in the middle, is that Lynette? She's so pretty.
It's starting. Keep your voice down.
In the end, it was actually very clear.
Even though her face was expressionless and she didn't speak the whole time, I felt like I could really understand how the protagonist was feeling.
Director Mariu really is a master of his craft. And so is the actress in the lead role.
I have a friend who saw the show on the opening day. They thought the critics overstated how good it was, but I gotta say, the protagonist is incredible.
I can't believe it's only
your pension.
My,
Are you guys sure this is gonna work? We're already half.
What is this
Director Mariu, I
Korantan, was that really Lynette playing the lead role?
Ta-da!
Director Mariu, I was the one playing the lead role just now.
I switched costumes and math.
Lynette.
You know my acting is amateur. The only reason I'm being seen as a pro, let alone a pioneer, is because you have critics supporting the show. If they'd seen me in the leading role, if you force me to play the lead, these are just some of the questions that... There's only one way.
Absolutely. If I keep Jillian, what will your fan? There'd be tickets. You can't just...
Director Mariu...
Actually, Jillian, but my responsibility...
And I guess part of that responsibility lies with me, considering I badgered you into accepting the job.
Lenny?
That might be...
What's this?
Draft, Mr. Mariu.
If you do...
Of course. Look at us. You don't give a hoot.
That's not true.
Oh, brilliant deduction there. Of course it means a lot to me. This is my show. That's the only reason I asked you to be in it in the first place.
Really? Then why do your eyes tell a different story? The way you look at me, it's full of contempt. Almost as if I've destroyed your work of art.
days ago, I asked surprise.
And I would have.
You didn't send the.
Director Mariyu.
To get Maloney on your side.
I bet you were torn at first, weren't you? Do you stick to the tried and tested formula? Choose Lynette, use her celebrity to get the critics on your side so that you and your investors can line your pockets?
Or do you choose Jillian? So that you and your longtime collaborator. You mentioned, or maybe.
Right now, you have an opportunity to send Jillian onto that stage and perform the second half as you always imagined it, faithful to your original script. Your work would be displayed for all of Fontaine to see in its true, perfect form.
Did you say perfect?
Or will you act
Yes, But then what happened? Surely you must have known Maloney's friend.
Look.
Well,
next time, huh?
Unfortunately.
I won't turn my back on my dreams any longer.
Me neither.
Hi.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
The plot here seems a little different from what the reviews said.
The protagonist wanted to return to the stage, so the puppets replaced all her parts with the latest ones available, built her a grand opera house, and summoned a huge audience.
And in the end, she forgot herself amidst the applause and cheers of her fellow puppets.
Hey, no spoilers! Huh? Wait, hang on, that's not even what's happening. The set has changed back to the one from the first act.
Oh, Cons. Please let this work out.
No need to be so nervous, Director Mariyu. We only told you Lynette would be quitting the show to get you to make a decision. We wanted you to believe that this show would have to end, but in truth...
You really thought what's worrying me now? It's... What if people only... It feels like I've been hiding...
We're right here with you.
Wow. Okay.
I love it. I could always leave my mask on.
This is what fame looks like.
Jillian, you were amazing! Syra was, well, so are you.
Really? I was so nervous. My legs felt like they turned to jelly.
What looked like an actor unsteady on her feet was in fact a poignant...
Hey, Mario!
Our articles...
Hey now,
Hold on. The decision was mine.
marry you.
Director Mariu, Mr. Maloney, what on earth is going on? Why was Lynette not in the lead? It took a lot of
Wait, Blinny, in this play, we took that idea. It's similar to the allows the odd.
Hold up.
Oh, I see.
That's probably more.
Maybe so, maybe so.
You must have worked it out by the end of the first half, surely. Mr. Amory.
And cancel the
A very valid criticism. Plus, it looks like Jillian is about.
Maloney,
Oh, one anyway. And I'm sure today's audience. Oh, of course.
I always told... Just like those critics. You're right. Yes. Anyway, I've been looking into it a lot over the past couple of days, but it doesn't seem like it was one of our competitors after all.
Ah, yes, about that.
Lynette, do you have a moment?
Wait. Oh, Jillian's sister, right?
I'm sorry. Gina insisted on coming to see Lynette. I couldn't stop her.
Lynette, I'm sorry. That letter?
What?
Gina? So it was you?
Director, it's time for... Oh, okay. Weird energy here.
I think we came at a bad time.
Gina must have been worried sick about me. I'm sure even she wouldn't do something so stupid if she was in her right mind. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll make it up to you somehow.
Jillian, no! This is completely my fault, and I'm the one who should have to bear the consequences. I got the wrong end of the stick and completely misjudged Lynette.
Well, since I haven't actually suffered any losses, speaking maybe...
Really?
After all. In any case.
But still, I was wrong to write that letter.
The crew could always use an extra hand. Plus, it'll give your older...
Thank you, Lynette.
Is it? I'm so much more at home
to sit on a comfy seat, and I don't have to activate my energy-consuming modes all the time. Mariyu said she's a very promising young actress, and she has natural chemistry with her older sister. In their capable hands, the show doesn't need me to attract an audience anymore. Phew. Freedom at last. Fame is more. I'm happiest when I get to sit in a quiet place. Yep. Ad Astra.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ.